Welcome everybody, I am the YouTuber here, and we are getting set for episode number 3 of the Face the franchise, so let's get started here. We're starting at the college level where in the last video you saw us commit to Nebraska. Now we start our journey in the college. We'll do the college stuff and the pro combine today, and the...
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years.
No, the pro stuff will be all in one video. Or
shot, so I made a decision.
not all in one video, but you know what I mean.
Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. It's a defense-first team now, so I don't need your heartbreak kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I care what the heartbreak kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. You'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Yeah, that is about as interesting of a thing as last year in Face of the franchise when we were told there was a transfer player coming in to the school. So I'm like, oh, right then. Well, let's see what we got, and let's try not to get benched. You know, I'm sure Tommy will get his time.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Alright, so we're going to get the ball first.
So here we go.
Try and get something going here. 6 minutes, a quarter time. And Face the franchise, that's okay. I am mind doing 6 minute games. That's actually pretty good. We'll do all the college games in one day. In the pro, the draft and combine will be a separate video. And then we'll start pro career after that. And we're gonna actually follow the pro career a little bit more, because I think we'll have more cutscenes in this pro career. But I don't think it's gonna be like all cutscenes. We can save it as you know, and have a thing like a regular franchise. I don't think that's. I think it's gonna have a franchise with cutscenes. What a catch! This is a new team to the Face the franchise. Remember, Texas Tech and Florida State were in it last year, not in it this year.
Snap as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The first down pass. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
That's not good, especially if we want to stay in the game.
The opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
We need home to field goal, or at least ones that turn the ball over. But
and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
The ball carrier taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
that's a new PA announcer for the game. Don't know who he is. Incomplete 4th and 3. We'll have to give him a field goal opportunity. That's okay.
That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate.
We'll see what happens here. Last game, it was you had one side was black and one side was the team color. Now you just have an arrow by the team's logo.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles does yield
Point towards the team's logo, and
yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this is not a different scoreboard in this versus what we had in high school, and we won't have a different in pro, fix the franchise or play now. Or Madden Ultimate Team. All the scoreboard across the different modes will be that way.
So it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs.
We need to come back, win this thing. Not gonna just go interception and get to us.
But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
We're number 19. So I was there 7 in high school. Number 9. I can't change the number until pros. I think.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I'm good with number 19. I may not get number 19 in pros, but
toward the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind:
Nebraska's uniform is classic.
The sun does play a factor on deep balls.
He's going to let it go again.
Oh, incomplete, 3rd and 10.
Incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone.
Touchdown.
For the Cornhuskers, touchdown. Ladarius Thomas, 32 yards. And the Cornhuskers have taken the lead. What a special moment for him.
We got the lead here.
Passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now that he just wants to go and jump to the top of the stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance to prove
throws his hands in the air like he just don't care. This is a kicker kicking from his other foot.
And continue to play.
You know, left footed kicker.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Gators take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the offense.
That answer sounds so familiar.
See what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan
Now we want them to punt now. This is their first drive they've done without having a turnover.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Jennings, the ball carrier.
colorful game. I like these jerseys. I wish we can play these teams and play now. And there was a thing in Madden 20. Hopefully they can get it in Madden 21 here for too long. And I'll keep an eye on it. I've been looking at the community files, so hopefully somebody will create it. I know they will. I think somebody was working on it right now.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and 10.
But until then, this is the only console you will get to see is and face the franchise. That's okay. We need to get run up the score like crazy, man.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 40.
That's not what we want to see happen. We don't need to get sacked. We don't need to throw interceptions. That's going to factor into whether we may play in the second half or not in the second half.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this one
not first down.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Last time I really win a college game with my USC team. Why did I do another USC one? Because I wanted Nebraska because it's a new team.
And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Kalo Alexander.
Alright. That's a nice score right there. This is a different kicker. Because he's kicking with his right foot. What if he could be, you've heard of a switch hitter, can he be a switch kicker where you can kick with either foot? That I don't know if that's
The Cornhuskers ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown.
I don't know if that's possible or not possible.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one
quarter of play in the books, 14-3-yard score. Nebraska up top. It's the Big Ten and SEC showdown of the EA Sports Kickoff Classic.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. It's been
at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, home of the Miami Hurricanes. And Miami's not even playing this game. When we played it at first, it was against Miami or was it against Florida?
Just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
I don't know if it changes scenarios each time.
Off play action, here's White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins.
I think it was against Miami. I have to go back and watch my reaction yesterday.
Tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
So if you've not seen the high school video coverage and that's creating their players, go ahead and watch that video. And the storyline continues through through the pros. We won't have a partial pro thing. We'll finish out the pro career. And I may do another one for another play.
That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, snap.
Pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
We gotta have made a couple more touchdowns before the end of the first half to and keep the score right at 3 just for good measures here.
This is Allen
Ellington.
Kent Ellington.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Alright, 3rd and inches from the 24. We need an interception. We need to catch an interception.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taking
I wish Wisconsin was in this game. Alabama needs to be in this game too. They're a higher program
The Gators now with a 1st and 10.
beating Alabama, and
On the ground, Ellington.
I am surprised Alabama's not in this game.
18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Right now, on 3rd and 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
A 31-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should
We'll see what happens here in this one.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here.
Oh, there's a penalty. I don't know if it's on us or on the Florida team.
To get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field still available.
Oh, it's on Florida. We'll accept the penalty.
Aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
This is caught, and he will
all right, touchdown.
Touchdown, Nebraska. Paxton Carter, 26 yards. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead. I'll tell you,
Maybe this guy will rethink who he starts, and maybe we get more games than. I mean, if we play really, really well, you get more games. That's my. I'm hoping that the more you do well, the more games we get. I mean, there's 9 games, 9 teams you can play against. This is one of them, Florida.
The Gators take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We have a chance to get one more score before halftime to make it 28-6.
Just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach is talking.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Yes, we have 2 timeouts to work with, so that's something.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
They're taking the timeouts, so that's a nice stadium, by the way. Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number
We're at the EA Sports Kickoff Classic.
On 1st and 10, White. And this one caught by Beasley. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good for another Florida 1st down.
I like that guy's voice for the football game.
incomplete.
Intended for number 20.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And
oh, I can't believe I just give up a touchdown. That's not what I wanted to do.
25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are able to cut into that
That'd be
deficit.
21-13
I
now.
wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3.
At their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
No, we
out
will
just
just
how
take it
much
to the
they
locker
trust
room.
their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Can't take the halftime
With
and
that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to
see what
this
happens.
college football
See if they
season.
keep us or
Gators 13.
not.
This still a one-possession game, 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone, and no fireworks to start the half.
I realize
This
it's
will be a
9-21
touchback.
game. I think it's gotten in better for the franchise mode. And,
1st and 10, Florida. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 20.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front.
I think it's a pretty good
Because if they
game.
can't get upfield,
I really like Madden.
go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
If we're playing this long, it leads me to believe that once this drive is over, then we are going back on offense. And I'm over pacing. You playing?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Jennings. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 40-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings.
3rd and 8.
Runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. He's going to go deep for Beasley. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown.
Well, that's not what we wanted to see happen.
By land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we?
It's interesting.
So far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen
Nope,
to
2-point conversion. We'll
And you're just
get the ball back.
You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for broadcast.
You know, I just
Yes, it's pulling our character, not well. I mean, it's pulling down his character somewhat too, but mainly our character was the one that getting followed.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, look at this one. What a pass, what a catch, what a score. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Nebraska. Thomas.
Nebraska scores. We are back. Separating that lead a bit.
That's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily,
I wish we had the actual stadiums for teams in the game, but
in this case,
I mean, EA has the right to do it because they had it from in-state football. They only, okay, correction, they only have, there's only one actual stadium in here, and that's USC's. So, I'm not going to commit to USC if you actually play at your own stadium. For these regular season games. Or they're always the EA Sports Kickoff Classic.
2nd and 6.
Here's Ellington. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
I know, people do like Madden games, though. Madden is the game everybody looks forward to every year. They play Madden tournaments every year.
You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide
4th and inches, so they'll be more likely playing.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
They go back after they forced them to go 3 and out.
And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards.
So we'll see what happens here. 1 minute and 39 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. But yeah, the rest of this quarter and all of the 4th quarter.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is
We're going to score another touchdown with a deep one.
He will score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
All right. That's what I want to see. Let's go for 2.
The Cornhuskers add on to their lead. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot better.
Oh, we couldn't get the 2-point conversion, but that's okay. That was a little mistake, but
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 20.
I mean, there's some aspects that need to fix in Madden. I agree. Madden's not a game, but they never didn't say Football 14 either. So.
Here's the Florida offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
No, they don't even
so you got to go out and create some.
They got them bunches of conquerors and.
No way does that guy get on the field in this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen.
But I really like Madden. I like this Madden 21.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
So that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well.
34-26.
This has really been fun to watch.
We can get one more score in of this quarter.
This is back to an 8-point game. Here's Florida now after the touchdown.
We may want to start using some timeouts so that we can score a touchdown in that 3rd quarter.
And ultimately cannot
23.
get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The other thing doesn't know
The offense now
college overtime when you don't, if you go in overtime. I'm pretty sure it does because it did it last year. So this year I don't think we're going to be any different. Oh, what the catch! That is the catch of the season, my friend. That ends the 3rd quarter. But we gotta get good field position going in the 4th quarter, though.
As we've got the final quarter of as we get ready to
The
start
Gators and the
fourth.
Cornhuskers. Florida and Nebraska.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, actually, correction. Remember, I said only one team's stadium was in this game. 2 teams' stadiums are in this game. Miami and USC.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
This is Miami's name, I forgot.
He'll heave this one deep. And this one
So.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to
Hopefully
catch the
everyone's enjoying
football
this
and
broadcast,
hand it back
enjoying the
to
Madden
in
coverage.
this case,
We'll have
maybe a
plenty
little
more
too much
Madden
target
coverage
hit.
throughout the season
That one was
with
timed
Face the
well.
Franchise, Franchise, Play Now, and The Yard. I probably won't do Ultimate Team, but that's okay.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this. And this is caught.
Alright.
They're able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
5 yards.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd
A
down.
big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Alright, touchdown.
Cornhuskers touchdown. Kalo Alexander with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one
All
continues to
right.
go. And the Cornhuskers ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Alright,
This
well,
will
we
not be returned.
still got a chance
It'll come
to
out
score
the
some more
25.
points.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
All
you start
right, 2nd
thinking
and
to
3.
yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
My year of play logo and thing up there. I'll probably change that sometime.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You can have the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that
Trying
was
to
going
get
be
him, we're trying to hold him to
completed.
this
Every
score
receiver
right
was
here.
locked up.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, White. This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Now White with a 1st down throw. And this one complete to Smith. And
Oh,
inside
it's taken
the 20
down.
before he's brought down. Call that a gain of 11. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
See what happens here.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to
Trying
throw.
to get
This is caught.
another score here
It's
before
stopped
the
a few
game ends.
yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 sets him up first and goal.
Florida, first down.
Looking end zone, but it's
Incomplete. Second goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete.
And that's going to be
Touchdown.
caught. Touchdown, Florida. From 3 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like...
All right, we'll take it at 31.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
31-yard line.
I see a lot of run plays. Let's see here. Let's do with the inside zone.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their
Let's do halfback draw on this one.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run
Because
like
once they call all their timeouts, they can't stop the clock. We shouldn't be able to. We won't stop the clock either. So once these timeouts are done for Florida, that will be
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Dixon running from the shotgun.
There's their last timeout. They can't stop the clock anymore.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
It's a loss of the
If there's a one way to need this soon.
12.
Off the play
Because I
fake, he'll
can.
look to throw.
But we are not done scoring.
For Thomas.
Oh, I thought we were done scoring. And then scoring it. It seems like we are.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Touchback.
Hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Stretch here and get my fun turned back on.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
It's probably the last possession. Probably Florida didn't think they were going to get the ball back.
Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here.
Would you
How much pressure will
recommend
the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Brian Quinn? Yes, I would recommend it. This mode really is improved from last year. Got some good. The yard mode is pretty good mode. You know, your franchise mode, and of course, probably they've improved on Ultimate Team, and all the modes they really improved on them, and the graphics look pretty realistic.
They'll look to throw. And,
So yes, I would recommend it.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Cornhuskers now with first
You're welcome,
and 10.
and I will. That was a good work.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
All right, we get the win.
Score Cornhuskers 41. Gators
Thanks.
33.
Appreciate that. If you have not subscribed to my channel, be sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos live or taped. And I guess for anybody watching this video,
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Wake up. What are these dishes doing at my feet? Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
how I know when you play when you're on the field? We don't see it.
Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
Oh boy.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's
We
the one with the
apologize and
problem.
look what happened.
Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Oh boy.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
We'll see what happens here as we go. And it looks like we're going into that game here because of the load up screen. Oh, AT&T Stadium for the college football playoffs. Oh, it's the old Big 12 matchup, Nebraska versus OU. Last time we played in the college football playoff game, it was a loss.
Semi-final matchups, as we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And able to take it past the 25.
So this is the first time you can see OU. So I'm guessing we did play when it wasn't actually shown. So this is the most games they get. You know, you get one regular season game and then these playoff games. Oh, he had dropped him.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Alright, first down.
Second down, this one's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Trying to get a win and go into the
play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas.
and he caught it.
Inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, where was I throwing that one?
But it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the
The last thing we need to do is just for me to get hurt.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
We changed the storyline.
Third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers.
We'll keep their heels on here.
That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And his kick is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3.
Well, that's not what we wanted to see. We'll see how it happens here.
But they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 25-yard line.
I don't know why it says 2019 playoffs while we're playing, redoing 2019 playoffs when we already had that last year. Whoa. Alright. Gives me a chance to redo the 2019 playoffs, so I lost the last one from this stadium, so, yeah.
This is Thomas. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going.
At least this time when we went to the stadium, the security lady didn't stop us and say, "Who are you?" And then that's when we made our name and stuff. This time it was already done.
He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On second down, it's Thomas. And nothing doing. He's immediately
Third and 4.
taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, it's Young. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for number 13.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now Oklahoma's punter out there getting set as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I'm back. And take care of something.
So a good punt, but
I think we can get a score here.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
We put up some big numbers against Florida in the regular season game. We'll see what happens in this game. Try and get the next chance at game.
Down the middle and complete. That one goes for 24 yards. The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a
I'm trying to get that college football playoff trophy.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this one is incomplete.
Oh man, I thought it was complete there for a moment.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Back near midfield at the 49.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh man, we had it.
That's the good news for them now. It's 4th down.
On the deep ball.
Well, when you've got a tight
See here.
end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense.
I think the kicker, kickoff guy is the punter. Because they could kick the same, they use the same length to punt a kick with.
20-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the value of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys.
We needed to get a touchdown. We're only up by 3.
You win 2nd down, and guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They stay on the ground this time.
Oh, we got a penalty.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Oh, that's on the offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw, Young. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
3rd
He's going to be brought down
15 into the first quarter.
final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after
3-0 Nebraska.
on EA Sports.
Huskers 3, Sooners nothing.
Now we're going to show you what the intros would look like for a game.
3rd and long for Young.
Pro game, I mean.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's
Oh,
taken down.
that is
Boy, a nice play
not
there
good.
as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll see if we stay out there for the second half or what happens in the second half.
1st down, Young. He's got Mason complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close.
Doesn't show you who's the other players in the other team.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he will have a first
He'll
down.
have first down as it was barely a first down. I think he reached out. I know he was tackled. His knee was down before the first down marker, but I don't know if he was scratched out before that happened. I'm assuming he did. Well, I'm guessing there were a lot of Center fans in the stands there by that reaction. Getting to the win here. Oh, for Pete's sake.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down to the
15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3rd and short yardage. Young. That's
No, repeat him. Let's not give him a touchdown now.
Got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here are the Sooners now, 1st and goal. Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
All right. I wish we could have picked up the ball, but now didn't too.
They're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Yep.
Interested to see
Even though they recovered it, just makes it kind of a questionable. Now we got the.
Where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
Up and good, time 3 here.
So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive to 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good. You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But then we got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
The line ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get in the field goal range.
First in.
23 yards on the play. 1st and 10, Nebraska.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right.
To throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Alexander.
All right.
They'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Got his man complete in the middle. That's Alexander. Now whistles.
Well, it's all our first time. This is my first time I've called in Madden 21, by the way. So I'm pointing out.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. 23. This an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
All right, we'll see what happens in the second half.
On, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup.
All right, well, by that kickoff, looking like I'll probably go back out there, even though we haven't scored any touchdowns. If we're still showing the game, we are probably
And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got
playing the second half too.
In the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third.
Yeah, we're still looking for the first touchdown too. I mean, we got 6 points, but that's 2 field goals, not a touchdown, and this extra point. We wouldn't have missed the extra point. We would have made the extra point.
This one moves the chains.
At the 42-yard line.
It's Young on 1st down. And that's caught by the tight end.
2nd and 4.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime makes had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run with Thomas.
In this phase of the franchise, your creative player will get more snaps, more reps than you did if you created the player in face of the franchise in Madden 20. If it was made putting his face to the franchise, this was the first time he would have been on the field in a semifinal playoff game in Arlington, of course. But by this time you would have played 2 high school games and a partial high school game. And now 1 college game.
I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Here are the Sooners now, 1st and goal. Now Thomas. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Cornhuskers 7-yard line.
Young working out of the gun.
Incomplete, 3rd and goal now.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there.
All right, we'll see what happens here now.
He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the defense.
That'll be at the 1-yard point, so yowza, we cannot get a sack. We probably should run it.
They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon.
We always get a little bit more separation.
Of the 5-yard line. He's brought a gain of 3, 2nd down.
And we get a little bit more separation from the end zone, because there's the end zone right there.
Right back to Dixon. And from the 40,
okay, well, we get a little bit more separation.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ryan's versus 10. Late 3rd quarter. And again, these are only 6-minute quarters. We'll have 10-minute quarters in, I'm hoping in pro. But if not, if we need to do 6-minute quarters in pro 2, that's okay.
Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Incomplete. We will see what happens here.
Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Alright, 1st and 10. We had to get that 1st down marker. And we do. That ends the 3rd quarter. We're playing the Cornhuskers Sooners game at the playoff semifinal game before we go on to probably play an national championship game against who? That's the question. Who will we be playing?
Back to throw again.
Will be a Big Ten matchup. Oh man. Game. We have not yet scored a touchdown.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance.
And we haven't scored any points since late first half, so Oh, he had it and dropped it. Could not quite bring it in.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Alright, finally we get a first down. Here we're gonna run the ball some just to get the clock moving. And the clock is still moving, but we want to get the clock rolling. Almost 5 yards on that play, 4 yards.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Yep. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Alright, first and 10 there. We want to do, let's see here, let's do a halfback draw.
Alright, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they get.
Alright.
They've got to force it and make something big.
We gained 6 on the play there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Let's let the clock wind down some even more. Alright, first and goal.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first.
Inside zone.
The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and goal.
Not pouring it on them as much as we did in Florida. Not taking the lead as big as we did with Florida, but
Closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
we're not putting on the points like we did against Florida.
Something more on 2nd and goal here.
And until that score, our first touchdown. Not still not gonna have much points as we did against Florida.
Ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, we got 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in this one. Try to get another touchdown or 2. Oh, we got a penalty. Will it be on us or on the Sooners?
Let's get the call.
It's going to be on the Sooners. We are going to say it's 2nd and 10.
Completion stands, it'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them.
Yeah, we want to take those downs away from them. Don't give them extra downs.
A 2nd down throw for Young.
That was probably not what we wanted to see happen, but that's okay.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Incomplete.
And it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a
I don't know who we're going to play in the national championship game, but we'll find out.
They've done it so successfully. To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now this one over the middle into the
First down.
tight end complete. And down
Man.
inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards.
I think OU, if they do score on this play, they may attempt an onside kick. We don't know.
Being chased out left. And he'll get this
Second and one.
inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Stops and goes out of bounds. Stops the clock at 1:17.
With second and a yard. From the 4, this is second down and 1. Here's Young. The quick slant call.
Oh, that's not what we wanted to see happen. But if we go in overtime, we'll see if it's called overtime or not. So, we've done a high school overtime, and that was a weird one. Hopefully this one doesn't end with us not getting a chance at it.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hand steam ready.
No doubt about it.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly
Yep.
right. They had to attempt it.
And we have 3 timeouts too, by the way.
Get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts. If they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And they don't get the stop that they needed.
49 yards. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead.
That's the touchdown we needed.
It was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They've done a nice
All
job
right.
in the first half. There were a couple of occasions where it felt like to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown.
We're down. We're up now by 10.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
So you need 10 points.
Now there's the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process.
Oh, that's what stop right there.
Go down. They're going to need to get up and set.
But we gotta win by 10 at least.
Young off play action. He's going to let it fly.
Or maybe more. Oh, right. That seals the deal. We'll walk out of here with a W.
We're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
That was the final act for the offense for the Sooners. They will walk out of there with the W.
30 ticks to go in the football game.
We will walk out here with the win.
First and goal. And they will take a knee.
Get my first
Now a second time
playoff win.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
The quarterback keeps it.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
All right, we get it.
Kick is right there. It's good, and that will stretch the lead up to 13.
So we'll walk out here with a W and get my, like I said, get my first playoff win. I did not win any playoff games in Madden 20 faced the franchise. So this is, I've won already. This will be a second college win, and then 1 and 2 high school games, and I lost a partial game, but that's okay.
Back out, ready for their next possession. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here?
And we still got the combine to worry about. Oh, if we had picked it off, and we could have probably ran it back for a touchdown and had another that'd be interesting if we
We'll see what they do here.
have a pick 6.
One last shot for Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
And we get the win.
On this football game. What a great start for this junior quarterback as they get the victory here in the College Football Kickoff Classic.
There's Matthews saying on the sideline. He was on the sideline this entire time. It didn't see him until then. And it's nice to get a win and go on the national championship. We'll see who we play.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you're upset. That dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs.
Okay, why is it a gray helmet? And second of all, why are they wearing different jerseys than my character? We're on the same team. Come on now. They'll show the intro, of course, to see what team we're playing. But that was a little bit dramatic for my player. And just be clear, I didn't choose any of those choices for the thing. Oh, it's another Big 12 matchup.
National championship game.
Interesting.
As we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
And the matches are helmet changes from gray to white.
You okay, son?
Yeah, Coach, I just... Tommy. You alright, Tommy?
We need some help over here! Hurry!
Oh boy, that's not going good.
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Waited my whole life for my one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
Nothing in return.
Who's going to celebrate as national champions? 2 quarters to find out as we get set for the final.
So we didn't play in the first half, but we're playing in the second half of the national championship game. Next year we will play a full national championship game because we will be able to switch to wide receiver. So that's what we're going to do. Because the quarterback will be Tommy Matthews. I'm not trying to spoil anything. Thing, but that's what we've known in the past.
First and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out.
So we're playing against the Texas Longhorns. This is a former Big 12 matchup. We had another former Big 12 matchup between Oklahoma and Nebraska. So We've played 3 of the 9 teams.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Cornhuskers have taken the lead.
I didn't think we scored a touchdown there, but well, it's too late now. They're not going to review it.
Able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something.
Alright, that's what we're going to do. Let's get that national championship. Let's win this for Tommy Matthews and the Nebraska Cornhuskers and boost my scouting report as well. So let's do it for our team.
He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week, didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
And let's win this in time. Let's get this done and win this for.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now, folks, we are getting confirmation on what we heard earlier about quarterback Tommy Matthews. He will not be returning to this football game.
And he started in this one after having not started in the semifinal, but they've gone back and forth all year long. And now with Tommy Matthews ruled out for the rest of the game, a national championship now rests on the shoulders of his high school teammate and friend. He gets his opportunity to put a ring on the fingers of his teammates.
Yep.
The 36 now, 1st and 10.
We'll see what happens.
A run here with Pierce. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 30.
We play 1 full college game and 1 partial college game. Alright, so it's even. We play 2 full high school games.
On 2nd down, Warner. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
1 partial high school game, 1 partial college game, then 2 full college games.
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback
so it is even.
was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Texas here in the college football playoff looking for what would be their 5th national title. They were a powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning it in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since. 15 yards on the play.
And I don't know about Nebraska.
First down, here's the run with Martin. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken
When was the last time they won a national championship?
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
No, I know it hasn't been since they've had the college football playoffs. I know that.
Down, Warner. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker.
Warner's pass. Complete to
well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating them?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Well, the beauty of screen passes.
All right. Now they're going to kick a field goal and make it.
Sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly
10-9
for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that
10-9
operates against the blitz,
1 point
if you
game.
have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it?
Okay, we'll start at 23.
Quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers,
Look at this win here.
we're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
All right, we'll pass to him.
Got a man on the right sideline. It's Alexander.
Now, when we switch right there, we'll have to control the entire team. So.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. He's going to air one out.
Touchdown. No, it didn't quite. I thought it was a touchdown. I thought it was Dennis in there.
Still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were
all right, that's the third quarter.
You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays
We're
like
in
that
Santa
will
Clara,
result in
California, at home of the Super Bowl champion runner-up, the San Francisco 49ers.
The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Double slants we had and tried to get either 2 double slant plays or a slant play in that top selection of plays. Caught. Touchdown.
Paxton Carter there to make the grab. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead. Well, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, as evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as
now, if we can play teams in the play now mode, OU and Nebraska and Texas and Nebraska, we will have a classic game renewed, along with the Red River Rivalry playing too, plus Nebraska and Michigan State. Whenever we're going to play in next year's national championship game. As I am not going to go to the pros early, because it will hurt my draft, so I'm staying. Even that means that I have to may switch positions. May or may not switch positions, we'll find out. But I am staying for my senior. I'm not going to the draft early. So I'm not declaring for the draft early. So.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. This complete.
All right. 4th and 9.
Get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because
we were down just like we were in the high school game this time. We're probably going to go in there with a W, not going into overtime. So I won 1 state championship, and now will be 1 national championship.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The X factor.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll find Everett there, complete.
All right.
Able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
I like the Nebraska uniforms. The Texas uniforms are good too, but I like those Nebraska uniforms, classic Nebraska uniforms. Those uniforms had not changed since they started their football program. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit, I don't know. But these uniforms have been good for 15+ years.
Between those last 2 plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, he had it, and then he dropped it.
Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The quick slant caught.
Touchdown.
He will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
All right.
Add on to their lead. Remember Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half. And this offense since then, they've been on fire. That's the third touchdown in this second half.
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right.
Well, we don't know where Tommy Matthews is, whether he's on the sideline.
He's taking his offense
and locker room.
put it on his back, and he is actually carrying them. And would they believe?
Where he is, he's probably watching.
Time will tell if they will be on that podium and hoisting that trophy.
He's probably watching it from wherever he is. He's in the sideline or in the locker room or in the hotel room.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So he's watching from wherever he is.
It's complete to Fuller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Warner. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Warner.
Ooh, nice sack. Loss of 5 on the play, 3rd and 15. We are most likely going to walk out here with a W and win the national championship.
He's going to let it fly.
Incomplete, 4th and 15. If he had caught it, probably would have been a touchdown.
But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Gonna go for it.
Try and keep hope alive here on 4th down.
You know, you knew they had to go for it to keep hope alive, and he gets the first down. We'll see what happens. Can we get hold them to a field goal or to nothing? If we intercept it.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Throwing again. Warner.
And it is.
Got the hook up. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play. First down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. It'll be Warner on first down. That is caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
54 seconds left to go. It'll be 24 to 16.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you
you do.
That's deflation. Now you wonder why you're even going.
Onside kick. Do you have to get it? Pretty much yes, you do, and they don't.
And that should just about put a capper on this one.
That should put a wrap on this game here. We're going to walk out here with a W and get our national championship and beat the Texas Longhorns.
80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
We've played, by the time that this is all said and done with our, in the first 2 parts of the story mode.
On third down, Foster. Room here to run. And they're able to get this one past the
I would have said before I even get drafted by the NFL, my quarterback, before my character gets drafted by before my character gets drafted by a team in the NFL.
First they stick with Foster. And they got it inside the 10.
we would have played in both stadiums of the teams that were in the Super Bowl, plus the team where the stadium where the Super Bowl was.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field, they can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
And that is it. We win the national championship.
They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat.
That's what happened with Alabama one year with Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Hurts.
And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
But the storyline is different, though. We get the national championship trophy, and we hoisted a little bit of celebration. It was not what I would expected. We'll probably have more for the Super Bowl.
Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe it.
You hear from Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
Proud of what he's accomplished this season.
There's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? I should see it in person.
Oh, man.
Told you he was watching the game.
So cool.
And now he gets to hoist the trophy from his bed there in the hospital room.
I'm bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys did their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
Hey, they did leave you the trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Well, that was just mean.
Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and maybe win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
Did she say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Really? Right now? Yeah. Is that him?
One of the things that I wish that we could change is we could have more control over what our character says. But, yeah, that's okay.
Coach?
Don't look too disappointed.
No. I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No. Give me a minute. Okay, Coach. Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure. Talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's,
Something good, I hope.
well, it was Something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and I'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
Just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. But I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft. Based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
We're gonna switch positions and stay. We're not going to the draft.
Well, Tommy's already tried recruiting me to come back so we can win the title together.
Does that mean you're in?
Plus, he did switch positions once, and we see how well that worked out for him. I guess I can try it too.
The Heartbreak Kids are back, baby.
Well, you eavesdropping, man.
Was he eavesdropping?
Always.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake?
We're not okay. We're not gonna do not say if we wanted the cupcake or not.
It wasn't an easy decision at the time, but I don't regret it for a second. Of course, everyone's first thought was, where am I going to play?
Rolling with wide receiver. Tommy Matthews did it for did it, so we can do it. We return the favor and do it for him. He did it for me, so I can do it for him. So I want to play wide receiver. Get that speed like Tyreek Hill going. It's not actually, we're not actually telling you we got the subtitles on the thing there at our press conference for the Nebraska.
Good. Telling everyone I was sticking around and Tommy and I were going to play together. The next question was, did it actually work out?
Pretty drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. But today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant. Get both heartbreak kids on the field at the same time. I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the deal. You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once. Certainly if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team if they're planning on making another run at it.
So we're gonna try making another run at it with me at wide receiver. We'll see who we get to play and where we go. Oh, those facilities, boy, they are looking. Boy, those facilities are nice. These are 3 kitchen techniques. Expert position. Okay. Oh man, that was not what we wanted to happen. Where was I going? I finally got one, there we go. Alright, we missed one, that's okay. Alright, we missed one, that's okay. Alright. Hold up, okay, hold that. We only missed one, that's okay.
Alright, not bad. We may have something here.
Alright, well that's pretty good practice, I think. Our first practice as a college team.
Gotta say, I was surprised with the way you guys played that season, and especially considering you switched positions. Plus, Coach O'Brien really came into his own, leading you guys to the verge of the playoff.
Well, we'll see where we're gonna pick up in the story. I'm thinking in the playoff. I don't know if it's a semifinal game or a national championship game.
Stadium, folks, it is filled to capacity.
We're playing the Miami Hurricanes at Miami with their logo, with their logo at midfield, with their name at and all their stuff. This is our first true road game of the season. First time we were in white jerseys. We're going to get the ball first, so we're going to see how Tommy Matthews and me. So see how Tommy Matthews and I do, and the rest of the offense as well. So Even though we are, where am I? I'm this one here.
Matthews.
All right, Hayden. My first catch is a wide receiver. Good for a first down, man. Get to control the entire team. Where am I? Okay, on that side now.
Operating from the gun, Matthews.
Oh man, that was not what we wanted to have happen. We probably should go to other players. I know I want to get my reps in, but
They'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Matthews.
once we that is not what we wanted to see happen. Well, they regret starting Matthews.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Hell, we'll see what happens.
26, 2nd and 7.
The 26-yard line.
You got the Miami Hurricanes stuck on the back there.
Here's Daniel. And a grab here by Gilmore. And he'll be brought down inside.
We played our last first game of the we played our last not the national championship. We just came off of the game before that.
It's Woods, and just a couple yards.
Was it from Hard Rock Stadium? This time that went from Hard Rock Stadium.
So important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
39.
They're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down.
Almost intercepted.
Almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to
Okay, we'll see what happens here. 4th and 9, they'll get a field goal opportunity for the Miami Hurricanes. It is the ACC Big Ten matchup.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They can force the field goal.
All right.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
They're on 34 yards.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10.
That was intended for my creative player.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable.
We may have to rely on other players besides me. I know
They were ready for it.
that may be hard to believe, but we need to get a win.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
Yeah, because we need. Wait a second. Number 12.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the
Incomplete.
end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He couldn't get the.
Plus, I don't think he maintained possession of it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and
Let's see what my touchdown dance will look like once I score a touchdown right here.
Back of the end zone. And that ball is caught for a Cornhuskers touchdown. A big play there.
Oh, the Superman pose, man.
And the Cornhuskers have taken the lead.
All right.
The other, and they really make it look easy out there.
Oh, it's a special chemistry that they have, isn't it? And look, we go all the way back to their time in high school. Positions may have changed, roles may have changed, but what doesn't change, their friendship, their connection, and understanding where each is going to be on the field, no matter what the situation.
And the Cornhuskers ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
It was Matthews to be the YouTuber. My creative player in the game.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And
actually, this is actually their same size. That's why we can have all their stuff on the field instead of the NFL stuff.
I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On first down, it's Daniel. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
Second and 2.
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2.
Late, getting towards the late first quarter. We will, about a minute or so, we will be done with the
it's Woods.
first quarter.
Back at the 47.
It's not easy playing
We probably have one more game left, or 2. One or 2 more games left, and then we will have the college. Oh snap!
This complete to Langford, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
3-yard line.
The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. Here's Daniel. Under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After 1, 7-3 the score.
All right.
Sports.
7. Hurricanes 3.
So
2nd and 18. 6 minutes. A fresh 6 minutes been put on the clock.
Out of the gun, Daniel. Got his man complete over the middle.
3rd and 7.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
And 7.
Shotgun snap for Daniel.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Intended for number 50.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well.
Now it's only a 1-point game.
Late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
All right, taking the 29-yard line. That's pretty good.
The 30-yard line.
Just 1 yard shy of the. Okay, where am I? Right there. Okay, just making sure.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tape.
Oh, my player getting the.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
33 yards that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
All right, my player getting to celebrate.
15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Touchdown! I scored both touchdowns. I mean, literally, my player, creative player, has scored both touchdowns in this game.
Make that now a 2nd connection for the Heartbreak Kids. And we talked about it earlier, Charles. They have a special connection, and it just continues to show.
Hopefully, we can be on the same pro team. That'd be kind of cool. And him battling for We'll find out where he gets. We'll find out where he gets drafted and where I get drafted too.
And the timing on that play, perfectly run route, perfectly thrown ball. That certainly looks like guys who've known each other for a very long time.
And by the way, we were told 3 of the high school coaches that coach these guys are here in the stadium. You know that they have to be looking down with big smiles on their faces.
No doubt about it.
Back out there for their next offensive drive, the Hurricanes get set. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
We've been going 2 hours on this stream. We got one more game to go. So.
Dye's got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Alright, so I am the triangle receiver. The one that got the 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their
I don't know, maybe I should just stay at wide receiver. I think I'm a state wide receiver in the NFL.
They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
1st down.
1st and 10, Nebraska. From the gun, Matthews. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I like being quarterback, but I also like have my never called to be the wide receiver here. And was that? Nope, that was not me. That was called the 12. That was funny.
And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead. A try here for the extra point.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Makes the score Cornhuskers 21, Hurricanes 6.
Okay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half.
Not much time of the first half.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
But we don't get it back. Or do we? No, we don't.
Going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Timeout. Do we have to play the first timeout for Miami? They'll be left with 2 timeouts.
On 3rd down, Turner. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of just 3 in the offense.
We're bringing it down between the first episode was high school. The second episode was college. The third episode was college. This 4th part will be draft and combine. And there and out, it's going to be pro.
1st and 10 at their own 46.
I'm a hot receiver.
Matthews.
Oh my goodness. That thing came across and not the pass was intended for me, for my player.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Matthews. And he comes back with one complete.
Almost halftime, by the way.
Complete to number 19.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now.
You don't need a chance to have that field goal, but that's okay.
This from 54 yards away.
One more half left to go.
So this a two-possession
after this, we'll see what.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Probably it'll be a playoff game or an instant championship game.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set.
So we played against Miami, Florida, and a partial game against Texas. So we've seen Texas's team, Florida's team, and then Miami's team. We'll see who we see next. That's Florida, Miami, and OU. What other team we will see?
Another attempt. Where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
We have 9 or 10 teams with 9 points, so
he wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah,
6 opponents left. We still have yet to have seen Oregon, USC, Michigan State.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
The offense
Clemson.
now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field,
Oh, who was that?
giving up any
A2,
points,
okay.
and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
So we'll see. I'm missing somebody.
He'll get only 3
USC, Oregon, Clemson.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure
Michigan State.
Back in the expected passing situation.
Clemson, Michigan State.
On 3rd down, Matthews. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Matthews pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
39 yards on the punt, give them just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing?
Who am I missing?
Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex.
We have, the teams we have are USC, Oregon.
10 for Miami. From midfield, here's Daniel. And his throw here's incomplete. They were trying to get it there.
USC, Oregon, Texas, OU,
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game,
Nebraska, Miami.
Wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Daniel. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this is caught at the 20. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Don't know.
Now Daniel on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Daniel. And that's
I'm drawing blank on as far as.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on.
We haven't seen Michigan State, USC, Oregon, Clemson, USC, Clemson, Oregon, Michigan State.
It makes it tough to defend.
The Hurricanes now with a 1st and goal. And they give this time to the tailback. And he will take
First
this
down.
in. A touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
But on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment.
Sorry, 27-yard line. We are late 3rd quarter.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside.
Caught, and that was my creative player, the YouTuber, gets that catch.
56 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Foster.
Kind of a stiff arm there.
7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
The quick slant.
Touchdown, that is my player.
Touchdown, Nebraska. From 10 yards out.
My player dancing.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headline. Here's Nebraska.
The headliner, yep.
Touchdown, back out to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchdown.
Alrighty, we'll see what happens here.
25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
We are almost at the end of the 3rd quarter. We are now at the end of the 3rd quarter. We go to the 4th quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports.
13.
As we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
4th and final corner.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, the pick, baby.
Daniel's pass intercepted.
Built this spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit. Had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's runs the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football and try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game...
The first down, dude.
He gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards that time for number 19.
The pick, oh my word, is what I meant to say. I did not just say the baby word. Alright.
Matthews.
Nike.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. That is the play they needed in a two-score game.
I didn't mean to say that. Pick, baby, I meant to say the pick. Oh, yes. That's what I meant to say. And then the first down. Alright.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2.
So that's wanted to correct myself there.
I'm just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
Oh, snap.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken
The
down.
U in Miami.
A very nice pickup
Against Big Red. The Rochester Cornhuskers.
On 1st and 10, Daniel. And his throw is incomplete.
Complete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Daniel.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, snap.
Henderson, that's complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And that one to have happened. Make it 28 to 20. Down by 8.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return.
Return to the 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Well, yeah, penalty though. Hope it's not
very little at this stage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Oh, they were roughing the passer, which was
Trailing in the 4th,
Tommy Matthews.
You just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Throwing on 1st down, Matthews. He lets this one fly toward
touchdown.
the end zone. And that ball is caught for a Cornhuskers touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield.
All right, we'll see what happens here. Partial game, one full game, which was 2 full games, which was one against Florida and one against OU. Partial game against National Championship game, National Championship win. Finally, play a full National Championship game though.
But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
going down, lost 4 yards.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Oh, we got a penalty. Who's going to be on?
Down with a marker on the field. So let's see if
it's going to be on Miami. We're going to decline though.
They will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense
because we wanted it declined so that
from the gun on
we wouldn't give him a first down, but we give him an extra down, but we give him first down anyways.
Just before the 35, or give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
36-yard line.
The first down throw for Daniel. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Daniel on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard.
Daniel throwing again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. Fortunate to get that football.
Third and goal now.
Trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points.
And that is
caught. Touchdown. Mine says, not so fast, my friend.
And his guys are able to
quote
into that deficit.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job one. Now they have to convert. And then it's
what we forced.
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the score?
Onside kick.
Left on the clock, as you noted, so many things.
They can go for the 2-point conversion here.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
All right.
Recovered by the receiving team.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And
that's a good gameplay, and Miami takes a timeout. They'll be like 2 timeouts. Make Miami use those timeouts.
The advantage is switched to their opponent.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he works it to the 30-yard line.
Timeout. Miami, that'll be their second timeout. They'll be left with 1 timeout.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and 10. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And they will take a knee here.
Matthews on the keeper.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
All right, let's not climb down some before we snap the ball and take the knee.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world, and get it done. How happier than that.
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Daniel, now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
They're going to have to go deep. To score that touchdown and then to go for the 2-point conversion to tie it.
One last throw for Daniel. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
We walk out there with a W.
A really solid performance against a ranked opponent.
We get the W with Ty Matthews at quarterback, me at wide receiver.
want to talk about a story that's making the rounds, and that's the Heartbreak Kids and their indelible bond. Once again, taking college football center stage at the championship game later on tonight. It has been truly amazing and truly inspirational to watch this amazing journey that these kids have been on from start to finish to this point, showing off their character, their grit, their determination, their heart has been on full display for all of us to behold. And I normally don't say this, but I, for one, will be a Heartbreak Kid in spirit as they take the field in this big game tonight.
Alright, so we move on to the national championship game. Who will we be playing? That would be remains to be seen. Assuming we did win the semifinal game. Who we beat? I don't know. They never tell us that. Why didn't we do both playoff games? I don't know. But this is in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
A season's worth of Saturdays all comes
We're
down
playing
to
LSU Tigers.
New Orleans, home of the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and the 2020 College Football Playoff National Championship. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers against the LSU Tigers.
Trying to go for back-to-back national championships.
Here we go, the matchup we've been waiting for. Buckle in as we are off for the College Football Playoff National Championship from New Orleans. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Alright, so we can begin on defense.
LSU.
For Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Clinical game.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Following the incomplete pass, here they go.
So probably next year we'll be playing the 2020 playoffs and 2021 playoffs as well. So next, that would be Madden 21 or 22. I mean. That's if it's on PS4. If it's not PS4, we will be doing Madden. Oh, intercepted, yes. That is the start we wanted to see have going. I thought Matthew was number 12.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well.
He was number 12.
Rethink how they go about attacking.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's not what we wanted to see have happen.
Picked off down at the 2.
Oh, no.
So a pretty shaky start here for both
Not
sides.
good.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think
Let's see if we can hold them.
they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember,
We've had turnovers, back-to-back turnovers.
they're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
17-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 17.
Oh, snap.
This is Bennett, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30.
This is our last game of the college games. Next will be the next video you'll see will be the NFL Combine and the NFL Draft. We're gonna see if we will have the same.
Coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Agent or not.
Second down, it's Drake. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's going to come up a
4th and 2.
First. They get him to the ground at the 37. Incompletion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They
So
got the stop.
2 years worth of college football in one day, 2 national championships in one day, 2 national teams in one day, and potentially 2 national championship wins for the Nebraska Cornhuskers and my great player and Matthews this time on the field.
Setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now what happens if he gets hurt? That's the question.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, I thought we were going to have it. Okay, that was interesting. Move there.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5.
Cut.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
Considering that LSU is considered to be the home team that a lot of Nebraska fans in the stands, and we were in. So, oh my goodness, that's the home team.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
All right.
Cornhuskers touchdown. Paxton Carter there to make the grab. And Nebraska has taken the early lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights.
All right.
7-0 game.
The only thing we haven't seen is a Heisman Trophy thing.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And it's been a rocky start for them.
Almost the end of the first quarter.
On those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Ends the first quarter.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Cornhuskers 7. The LSU Tigers nothing.
So back when we were doing our high school stuff, we were with a team called the Tigers. And now my player is a Cornhusker. So from a Tiger to a Cornhusker to, we'll see what team we get drafted by. And then
First and 10. This is Kelly. And he is met at the line.
what do you call the Washington people? The football teamers? I mean, you call them the Washington football team, but
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup.
Ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Thomas. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
He
We'll see what happens here. Or in the second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. Holmes has got it complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Thomas on 1st down. This caught. Reception by
2nd and 4.
Thomas, a gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop
incomplete.
and get a good head of steam going.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Thomas. It's complete to the tight end, Bennett.
4th and 2.
Down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They're going to go for it, surprisingly.
It's 4th down.
We're going to try to see if we can get the college teams in the play now mode, which like we had with Madden 20. So if you know how to do it, if you know somebody who's creating that or know how to create it, let me know in the comment section below.
Thomas now on 1st and 10.
Beyond this, I would like to play the college teams with the last year's roster.
Man, he missed him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again.
Or even this year's roster.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's good. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and goal.
Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. Kelly to try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for the LSU touchdown. Punching it in from the
Since you can use the players' likenesses.
away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get
These 10 teams,
the season after a big year.
they're
the consistency and the continuity
the choice of the teams you're going to choose from. 10 games is, or 10 teams, 9 games. That's better than having no college at all.
As they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This PA announcer, he has a unique voice.
On 1st down, Matthews. He'll find his man on the comeback route.
All right.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
6-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Matthews.
I wonder what one receiver I beat out
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go
to get the starting position.
Brings up 2nd and
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And that ball is caught for the Cornhuskers touchdown.
All right, 13 seconds left to go in the.
And his guys have taken the lead.
13 seconds left to go in this 1st half.
For a nice touchdown pass and catch.
It almost felt like he essentially ran the ball downfield himself and handed it to him, didn't he? Their connection is so good, dating all the way back to their high school days. Even though roles are reversed now, it is fun to watch.
Yeah, we sat with him yesterday, and we had one of those interviews in the private room, so they were really opening up about this being their last game together. It's kind of bittersweet, but I guess, Charles, it's one of those things where we need to enjoy it while we can still watch it.
Yeah, but one can dream. Can't they both be drafted by the same NFL team?
Well,
one can hope.
Yeah, I guess guess that's a good point. Maybe the story will live on a little further than this. Now a timeout.
Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Perhaps a chance for one
I'll have to see that.
and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for number 28.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A final shot before break.
Incomplete.
Is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I'm gonna go for it here with 1 or 2 seconds left.
So they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs, and that ends the first half.
Just 2 quarters of football separating Nebraska from a possible national championship.
Quite a story, partner.
I like how Nebraska's now in the game.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the 2nd half of this national championship game. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
All right.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
Actually been pass interference, but it's not gonna call it. Okay.
Everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as
Okay, so we're on this side this time.
showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
I was trying to pass. I was hitting the button.
We know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you.
Okay, where am I? Okay, whoa, okay.
They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise.
I have to pass to you.
He's gone in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third
I had to let Matthew, me controlling Matthew's pass to you because I wasn't going to be open for a first down and I didn't want to turn it around down. So, oh really? I decided to go back to my player and couldn't quite bring it in.
They didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
All right, we got the first down now.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half.
My creative players playing.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the
oh man.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
All right.
This time complete. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So from inside the 20, there's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The rectangle or square button receiver.
They'll look to throw.
Oh man.
A turnover will really help there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
They are the hot receiver.
Quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete 3rd and 10.
This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Incomplete.
First half scoring points, haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
All right.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense.
Get the field goal. That way we wanted a touchdown, but at least it gives us a little bit more advantage in the game.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
Once I go to the draft, I'll stay as a wide receiver. I'm not going to switch back to a quarterback.
The coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there. Factored in. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Thomas to throw on third down. He's going to let one fly.
Incomplete, 4th and 10.
That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready.
I know, right? They're down by 10.
Instead of in big chunks.
They don't need to get it all back in one.
Following a very nice punt.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this
not 10,
conservative. They're not
13.
for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because...
Oh, yeah, penalty. What is it this time? Is it on us or on them?
That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly.
It's on us. Okay.
And try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best
Ever
way to do
penalty,
it,
alright.
touchdowns.
That's okay.
To throw on second down. Matthews. And he's got his favorite target.
Alright. From Matthews to the YouTuber. My favorite player.
3 yards to pick up there. 32 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Matthews. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Touchdown.
Huskers touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And Nebraska tacks on to their lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result was
alright, 24-7.
But it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did it?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session.
No, he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
Alright.
This will make it into the end zone.
1 quarter after this, quarter left to play.
25-yard line.
And I think that will be it for the college part of the storyline for our player before we go to the NFL draft.
Which means you're going to lose the field position.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Because it is senior year.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're
We notice it has been going back and forth between the present and future part of the story.
Quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Incomplete. 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 Oh, I was saying that. I don't know.
Second and 10. To throw again. Matthews looking long for Thomas. And that ball is caught.
Touchdown.
Oscars touchdown. Darius Thomas, 30 yards. And Nebraska tacks on to their lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
He'll return it.
Into the end zone. ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw right, complete to his running back right side. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now a nice throw here right side. He holds it in.
1st and 10.
They're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. 1st and 10, LSU. From the gun, Thomas. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw is Thomas. Going to throw again. Caught left side, Bennett. And he's able to get this one out.
Back in our choke tip a little bit, don't we?
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
In the 3rd quarter.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now.
It has been 3 quarters of play. We're up 31-7.
At this point, as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
The only game I have lost in this one would have been the wild overtime high school game. Yeah, that was yesterday.
Gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. First target, 1st catch, and a 1st down.
48-yard line.
First target, 1st catch, 1st down.
Now it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Incomplete, 2nd.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Thomas, back to the air on 2nd down. Looking left side.
39.
It's Bennett. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
A gain of 1. Brings
now
up
play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Intercepted, my goodness gracious. Oh, we're going to score a touchdown here. Let's go. Pick 6 for the score.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6.
All
They'll
right.
get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed
This will
really
be
well.
probably the end of this part of this video, and then we'll do the pro part of this career mode, face of the franchise mode, creative player mode, whatever you want to call it, in the next video tomorrow. It'll be just the combine and the draft. Well, excuse me.
That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving.
Considering this is senior year for my creative player and for Matthews.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere.
Considering when we started out, we found out my player was not always a football player. He played hockey. It was what was put in the storyline early on in the storyline, if you remember. If you have not seen that part of the storyline, go back to the first episode.
This one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
We've only done 3 episodes.
On first down,
We'll have more than that because this is episode 3, so 4 is the draft and combine. 5 on is professional games.
You're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They get 6.
They're at 2 minutes now, 1 minute and 7 seconds left to play.
On third down, Kelly. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. And they're indeed
4th down and 3.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see.
Incomplete turnaround downs. Nebraska takes over. Nebraska will run the ball trying to have the LSU take timeouts.
They'll start on the ground with Foster. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and
nope.
taken down. No gain on the
not going to call time.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 14-yard line.
They keep it in the hands of Foster. And some room to run now. And he's got it past
no,
the 30
not going to call a timeout. Well, they didn't think they were going to kill it come back, so they are not going to call a timeout.
The Cornhuskers now
okay.
1st and 10.
Then we'll just score another touchdown.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 18 there. And that'll be good enough for the first.
Let's see what happens here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Foster. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first.
We're going to walk out here with the win.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
And get another national championship to end our college run.
What a run for the Heartbreak Kids, and it all culminates here in the Big Easy. They are the national champions.
So that was our senior year of our migrated player and the other guy, Tony Matthews. So on next to the professional.
Champions performance, weapons galore on the offensive side of the football, and they finish things off in style as they will be crowned the champions of the college football world.
Not 1 national championship, but 2. We'll leave it you where at my decision for the pros.
Hey,
and
that
this.
was really great what you did. What do you mean? I know you could have gone to the draft last year, but instead you risked everything to come back here and help us. It means a lot to me, man.
Hey, we've been through it all together, man. You know I love you like a brother. So, are you feeling thankful enough to finally admit that I'm Batman?
Come on, let's not get carried away now. But hey, I will admit, you're no Robin.
Okay. Well, at least there's that.
Superman.
Supes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can work with that.
Yeah, you know, he's Batman's equal, his biggest rival. And even though they battle it out from time to time, they always wind up back as close friends.
I can definitely work with that.
Gotta be the new Superman, like
in case you ever go
the
stepping out of line, you should know that
White Howard.
I always keep an extra thing of kryptonite on me at all times.
You might need that in the NFL against me. No cap.
we'll see
Well, that
who.
was certainly a college career for the ages. And it was my honor to be there with you guys through that part of your journey. And I just want to thank you for taking us through that. Now, we're closing in on another critical chapter. The NFL Combine.
So, the NFL Combine, I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really...
Alright, we are going to leave it there, and we will do the what position I will be going with to the NFL, plus the NFL Combine, plus see who I get drafted by in the NFL. But that'll do it for us until next time. I want to see if when we exit out of this, what if we go to that final chapter scene, or we're going to be talking about the Batman and Robin Superman scene. See here, because that's I always wanted to test these out so we know what we're going with. I'll be ready to pause in a minute here. I want to see what this college here, so hopefully we're not having to play these games again.
So, the
It is picked up at the NFL Combine at that press conference there, so that'll do it. For this video, we've done 3 hours long video. This is a pretty long video. Hopefully I didn't go too long with this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and didn't get too bored. But we'll be back with another part of Face of the Franchise through the professional years, and we'll go with my creative player, the YouTuber's pro career at wide receiver. It says quarterback here, college. Quarterback / wide receiver, because we played wide receiver in college the last year. So those last 2 games that we played were wide receiver. So we're going to stick with wide receiver for the pros and see how it goes. Alright, we're going to leave it there until next time. This has been YouTuber sign off. Until next time, keep on YouTube and we'll see you all next time in the next video.